Minervini is up 320. Yeah, but what's his account size? 500,000. He trades these liquid stocks. And that's not, there's nothing wrong with that if you've been in the business for a few years. But if you've been in business for 30 years, you should be worth a few billion. Not sell subscriptions. Just my 5 cents. Looks like Fuel Cell had shitty earnings. Fuel Cell has had shitty earnings for 10 years. Only reason this happened late last year, early this year, is because a lot of unsophisticated people got into the markets. All these Robin Hooders. And now reality is setting in again. This thing has been up for, like, look at the chart. Look at the split adjusted chart. This thing was almost 8,000 share price. It's just been a dilution machine. It's been a value destroying stock. Plug, yeah, I guess it's the same thing. Did I short your Palantir? Well, Palantir, it's not yours. You know, anyone can trade it. Me and David are friends for sure. I hope you're short it too. Because if you're long it, well, it's a shit stock. You shouldn't be, both fundamentally and technically. So I hope you're short. Palantir will be 100 plus. Nope. It's a horrible business. Horrible business. And again, the only thing this happened, like, this is a retail favorite. Like, you have to understand, all of these piece of stocks, AMC, GME, like, they don't trade on fundamentals, they trade on hype. Once the hype goes away, well, the same thing with Palantir. It's a retail favorite. I don't know why Palantir, out of all stocks, is a retail favorite, but it is. And they're all, you know, they've all been super weak. AMC, GME, Palantir been super weak during this rally. They just can't go up. Like, you have to understand something. The reason people love these stocks is because they went up. And once they start going down, people will hate these stocks. And right now, what we've been seeing is, you know, these what do you call them? The Wall Street bets guys. They had no juice over the past 6, 7, 8 months. But you have to understand, I'm only bearish these things because they're weak and they're going down. If I see a bullish setup, I'm gonna go long all of these things. AMC, PLTR, GME. I'll buy with both hands. I don't care. I don't hate or love stocks. Because they don't hate or love me back. So it's a useless exercise. Let's see if my short bets work. I hope I didn't be... I hope I wasn't too aggressive on them. But I just see a lot of... When you see like a lot of... It's the same thing. Like when you see a lot of stocks set up on the long side, you know, odds are they will break out and go higher. There's the same thing when you see a lot of these bear flags developing after a, you know, these stocks that are running into declining resistance that can't bounce with the market, like a lot of them. You know, like stuff like Square and Roku and a lot of these ones that just, you know, they've been unable to rally with the markets. They have a lot of these, you know, below these declining moving averages. That's, you know, Twilio, a lot of these winners from the past few years. Very few of them are working. Pretty much it's the, you know, AMD and Nvidia are few of the, and Tesla are few of the past leaders that have been working. Russell. Yeah, Wayfair too, another bear flag resolving to the downside. Russell, you know what? If Russell can get above this 227 area, that could be very bullish. Well, actually, it doesn't really mean anything unless it has follow through also. But, you know, it's stuck in its channel. You know, whatever way it breaks, I think it's going to make a big move. But again, we already know when it's going to move. My AI machine learning algorithm says March, April 23. But if I put my quantum computing skills to work, we could have a date somewhere, I would say early May 2023. Early June 2023. So we shouldn't get too excited until then. Chris Qullamaggie. I've retired the thumb method for now. It only works when there's YOLO money flying. Right now I don't see any YOLO money flying. So you kind of have to use quantum computing to get to price targets. But in runaway markets, the thumb method works really well. So you kind of have to understand what works when. That's a huge part in trading, in financial markets. You can't just do the same thing and expect the same results. It just doesn't work. You have to adapt. Is being an wait, where is it? Is being autistic a requirement having $100 million account? No. I'm seeing a lot of these lower quality names. They had their little bit of bounces over the past few weeks, and now they look like they want to roll over again. I'm thinking about stuff like GME, AMC, ARK ETF, Palantir. There's many others too. Just surfing the 20-day lower. Yeah, Crowd, I sold it yesterday. Yeah, it's middle of the range right now. Kind of hard to say. But yeah, it could be a bear flag. Definitely. And again, there's a lot of bear flags out there, which is kind of worrying. I don't like the fact there's so many bear flags out there. Like, really a lot of them. Doesn't necessarily mean they're gonna result to the downside, but they could. Slow bleed market. Well, certain stocks and sectors are bleeding. All these bloated high valuation names and also all these turds that were popular last year and early this year, they've been kind of been bleeding, but some things are working pretty well. It's just a very selective market. It's a true stock pickers market versus last year, where you could, if you had a shotgun, like David probably has 5 shotguns, you made money. buy here, sell there. You made money. This year has been a little bit more tricky. And I think next year will be like this year has been most of the time. More of a, we actually need to have some skill.